Welcome to the Korea Daily Briefing for May 20th, 2026. Let's get into the top stories making headlines today. President Lee Jae-myung and Japanese Prime Minister Sanae Takaichi wrapped up their two-day Incheon summit, agreeing to deepen energy and supply chain cooperation as the Iran war strangles the Strait of Hormuz. The two leaders pledged to pursue swap arrangements for crude oil, petroleum products, and natural gas, and to coordinate on critical mineral supplies. It was their fourth meeting in 6 months, and the first time sitting leaders of the two countries have hosted each other in their hometowns. Turning to the markets, the Kospi opened 0.73% higher at 7,324, rebounding after Tuesday's 2.71% plunge that was driven by Middle East tensions. Foreign investors had unleashed 9 straight sessions of selling, dumping a cumulative 42 trillion won, as the index neared a key 7,000 support level. Dip buying in large-cap tech names helped steady sentiment after Samsung and SK Hynix's combined weight in the index hit a record 42.2%. In domestic politics, today marks the final day of preliminary campaigning before the official June 3rd local election race kicks off tomorrow. President Lee's Democratic Party enters the campaign with a 59.8% approval rating and is favored to win at least 15 of 17 metropolitan governorships. But the Seoul mayoral race has tightened, with incumbent Oh Se-hoon closing a once double-digit gap against Democratic challenger Jong Won-oh to within the margin of error. In sports, North Korea's Nago Hyang Women's FC played Suwon FC Women to a scoreless draw tonight in the Asian Champions League semifinal. It was the first inter-Korean sporting encounter on South Korean soil in over 7 years, with all 7,087 tickets sold out within hours. About 3,000 Civic Group supporters filled the stands to cheer both sides, though South Korean security law banned displaying the North Korean flag or anthem. And finally, in entertainment, J-pop and K-pop crossover group SUE returned today with their new mini-album Quartet, joining a packed May-release slate. The drop arrives ahead of LE Seraphim's Pure Flow PT1 on Friday and aespa's full-length Lemonade next week, capping one of the busiest months for girl group activity this year. That's all for today's Korea Daily Briefing. Thank you for watching.